Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's time for you all to sit through another one of Kina's Let's Build a Gunpla stream. Hopefully, you all are very excited about that. Yeah, a very such Gunpla. Oh yes. Oh no, Orion. Another. How are you doing, Orion? And Kite, and Specty, and Boo. Whoever else might be around. That's good to hear. Alright, so we're gonna build the most special of Gunpla. That's every collector should have in their collection. One of these. The RX-78-2 Gundam, as originally piloted by Amuro Ray, original series Mobile Suit Gundam. HGUC version, the RX-78-2. Sorry to hear that, Kite. Everyone should be able to build Gunpla whenever they want. It's the OG. No, it's not technically the first Gundam, but it's the first one we see. Uses groundbreaking technology for the time to become the answer to the Xeon Saku 2, which was outclassing everything the Federation had at the time. Yes, it's the first on screen, but it's still not the first Gundam, storyline-wise. How do you like it? Gundam? I'm gonna grab the rest of that line, so you'll just pretend you get the rest. We talked about all the prototypes and all the Gundams developed from it. Like the Gundam Pixie. Never get to see that on screen. It's still just as valid. What's up, Jean? We're 50% done for the community challenge. Do y'all think you can do it? You don't believe it all. Alright, guess we should get started, huh? Which one is A? It'd be a relatively simple build, just being an HG model. Leaves us with plenty of room to customize it later. It would be a shame if Kina were to just cancel the community challenge. That'd be such a shame, wouldn't it? Not usually, no. Kina will wash the model when she's done before painting it, because they're gonna get dirty anyways from all the sanding and stuff. Just wash it when we're done. Get a nice pre-wash or pre-paint wash down, and you're good to go. It would be. It would be terribly cruel. It would be such a shame if Kina just accidentally killed it. Guess y'all just have to use your tokens faster, your coins. We got a... Oh, jeez. I had just got that song out of her head, now it's gonna be stuck in there again. I don't even like Fortnite. What's up, One True Atrocity? It's catchy. You know, we'll give it that. You'll hear it eventually if you're on Twitter enough. So, easy answer, just avoid Twitter completely. Easy forehead. This is... Well, so we're not gonna go hard. It does really runner mark. If you build Gunpla... Yes, Kina is streaming Saturday. Well, kind of. It's gonna be a community night. There, as many people as we can together on Discord. All play a game together. Whether it be Jackbox, Call of Duty, Dota. You know, I really like to play SCP with a bunch of people. Get the group for it. Wow, Berserker. Work that important. You know, thinks not. Will you be there, Kite? Really fun. And with games like Jackbox, you don't even need to talk. Really want to be degraded. Good. After all, is the best, right? Oh, Nina will always be always watching, never letting you rest. There is no sleep. Only Kina. What do you think that? Kina's most safe though. Haven't you heard? There is not a non-say-so bone in Kina's body. In fact, Kina doesn't even have bones. What reveal? Fake news. Sorry, what redeem? Of course, you're not being paid. She doesn't pay any of her prospects. They're more like indentured servant. That takes too much effort. Have her other prospects do it. No doubt there'd be a line of flowing prospects just going to make Kina smile. Of course, why would you be paid? What kind of harem owner pays their harem? Working on the chat currently, or except it seems simple enough. They get paid in that they get to hang around Kina without suffering her ire. That count as pay? You get to be around Kina without Kina being angry at you. We better pay that. Well, some harem members and prospects still deserve it. And then there are people like Orion who deserve it in general. You can try to guess the shirt. But wait, how did you guess that? You can't even see any of it. All you can see are polka dots. You like have this shirt or something? I was worried that Kite might have hidden cameras in the room now. Mickey Mouse. Oh, how? Yep, it's a very stylized Mickey Mouse. He's honestly incredibly surprised that you got that. Very surprised. Alright, Kino will have to wear a more obscure shirt next time. No one will guess it. Mine's Kina. They get height prize. Oh, there are words underneath. Whoops. That makes sense. No, was good detective work. It really is. Very unique yet very simple. You just take one look at it, it's like, oh, that's the RX-78. That's it right there. The America Gundam. Of course they are. Kina has fangs. Ah, that doesn't work here. It's a Discord only. In. fangs. That's what does that mean? They are full of venom and terror. Kina's fangs have a very similar venom to was. It's not quite as potent as Shiru's venom, but it gets the job done. Not sure if you're excused. Forgot to circumcise the parts. I'll make this easy to take apart later. For painting purposes. What do you not like? It's an accurate description of what you must do to make parts easy to take apart. Give them a little snippy snip. Oh no, it's not sanding nubs, it's snipping them. We're snipping the innards. Yeah. Circumcise the parts to make them easier to take apart. Run into problems, it's easy to fix. Current problem. Where's Kina? Or it's separate. It's very terrifying. But why would you clip that? What is so interesting about that? The problem. Here we go. Oh, of course. That makes sense. That way they know what to avoid in the future. They're definitely not cute. They're incredibly terrifying things. Anyone would know that. How could you find that all? Right, see you, Berserker. First order. No, don't worry about that. It's nothing important. Nothing important at all. It's a secret. Not the souls of fallen prospects. You would be playing with fire. What's this obsession with teeth and fangs, though? Lyle rubbed off on you all that much? It's not important, but it is a secret. Very secret. There we go. It's not the lost souls of Prospect died in the service of... Why would you think that? That's ridiculous. Let's perish the thought. Like, no Prospect has ever died in service of Kina. Let's get that straight. Go. Sometimes. Well, that's what a vacuum is for. It's also why Kina hates carpet. Carpet is the worst. Do you have proof that Kina said that? Kina says prospects work for her until they die, but no prospect has ever died working for Kina. That's fake news. Kina gives them the mandatory 5-minute break every 24 hours. No one has ever died from lack of sleep. That's just ridiculous. Kina doesn't sleep. And she's perfectly fine. Look, we can't discuss the termination clause, okay? Kina's lawyers have told her to keep that very hush-hush. Well, how about we move on to a nicer subject, like $49.99 subscription. You can get have Kina watch you even more when you sleep. Yes, do. 2 to 3 hours is way too much. You need like 30 minutes tops. So you just take your lunch break to sleep, which you get 15 minutes of every day. As long as all your work's done. You can't go to lunch until your shift is over. As long as you complete all your work, you get your 15 minutes of lunch, on top of your 5 minutes of rest every day. Isn't Kina so generous? And then if you really need to sleep that much, you can take your mandatory allotted 10 minutes of bathroom breaks a day to make that a full 30 minutes of sleep. Just don't eat and don't use the bathroom. Yeah, only 5 minutes. That's all you need. Any more, you're just like dilly-dallying. And Kina does not allow that on the clock. Yeah, so in a 24-hour shift, you can get up to 30 minutes of break time, as long as you use them properly. You can even, like, combine them. You can get 10 minutes of bathroom break and use them while you're sleeping in that 30 minutes. You don't have to waste any time. Just, just use the bathroom while you're sleeping. And pretty sure you could figure out how to eat while sleeping, so. Thank you, Shadow Archive. We're at 27k now. 23 more k to go. IV drips are expensive. If the prospect is willing to pay for it themselves, then they can use IV drip. But there will not be any supplied by management, no. Hey, Kingsley. We need to play more Call of Duty. I use some food right now. Only some prospects were left to look for her. We'll have to beat that 7 eventually. Why is your head hurting? What did you do to it? Call of Duty is very fun. Do you drink water? Remember, you can mix Tylenol and ibuprofen together because they're both metastasized or metabolized in different parts of your body. Don't take more than the right dose at one time. Medication. Realize that management's not going to read that. Caffeine also helps with have any of that laying around. Kina is told most humans have some source of caffeine in their house. Anyways, if you're wondering who managed, it would be Shiru. In fact, he's actually moved his way up to middle management. Congratulate that. Oh, is Kina cutting in and out? Saying that the managers of, really? But even right now? Now it's good. Well, Kina was saying that current management would be Orion and Shiru and Nayo, but Specty has also worked their way up to middle management. So congratulate them on that, and also make sure you report your time cards to Specty. It's possible that was just too far back. The noise gate might have cancelled her out a little bit. Specty will be verifying your time cards. So if you have any logged hours that aren't in the system, bring them to Specty, and then he'll deny them. Say that you didn't work and charge you a penalty for it. Sure, you clock in and out in a reasonable amount of time. And you'll be penalized dearly for any mistakes. So don't make mistakes. You wouldn't want to see what happens when you make a mistake. Fighting Specty is an act of aggression against Kina. Are you sure you want that? You can fight Orion though. Orion is fair game. Fight Orion all you want. Now, would you want to make Specty cry? How rude of you. Bring it, bot. I'd like to see you try. Yours is tiny. Thing humans can fight. Well, why does it make you really aggressive? Why does it make you aggressive? And yes, we are fighting Orion. But we are always fighting Orion. Let's be honest here. Why does that make you nervous? Are you perhaps scared of Kina? It's okay to be scared. Even Shirukoa is scared of Kina sometimes. Of course, Shirukoa. Aren't you? You don't have to ask. You don't have to act brave, right? No one here will fault you for it. It's okay to give in. Let Kina happen. Is something wrong? And Shiruko is a good familiar. Are you tempted? Or do you just want to stop? Or perhaps you'd like to contribute to the community challenge? You really want that, don't you? Wonder what you have planned. How close are you to the 10K? Well, perhaps. It's better to see just what happens, right? One too many. Eventually redeem one. Why would you want to hear Kino like that? It's obviously like so out there for her character. Kina is nothing like that. Obviously. You can imagine sounding ditzy? Sounds like fake news. And as usual, we're not going to use our stickers for this kit because Kina likes the paint. Welcome back, one true atrocity. Got that. What are you all eating for dinner tonight? Hopefully, in your allotted 15-minute lunch break. Something planned, right? You know, it's heard that only takes about 2 minutes to microwave a Hot Pocket, so that should last you through the day. Nina's not incredibly cruel. She'll let you eat while you work. So as long as you're getting your job done, you can eat on the clock. As long as you're not sitting down. No sitting down. No sitting down at work. You know, allowed that once and prospects took advantage of it. So no one's allowed to sit down anymore. Except for Kina and management. Go for some pasta right now. What kind of pasta was it? Kingsley got the right idea. Kingsley is also exempt from not being allowed to sit down. Kingsley can sit down if they want. Good. That's the head done. Everyone recognizes the Gundam head. This camera will focus eventually. Maybe. There we go. Oh, thank you for contributing again, Becky. Rich and hydrate. He's just making sure that Kina's throat's well hydrated. Doesn't see what you all find so interesting about that though. Kina drinking that. That makes sense. You're just entranced because you're helping out Kina. Kina can understand that feeling. Well, Kina will never get to know what it's like to help out Kina. She can live vicariously through you all. Shoulder pad done. The original Gundam was so basic. But for the time it worked. Are you doing anything exciting tonight? Perhaps more of you have downloaded Dota and been learn how to play? Or Call of Duty? Installed that recently? Always like to play that with. And of course Shirukoi is too. So, how much do you all know about Gundam? Really? Yes, you do. You need to finish that. You should finish that right now. While still watching Kina at the same time. Multitask like a true prospect. So, RX-78 Gundam. Gundam prototype that they use. That they use in the original Mobile Gundam series. Founded by Amuro Ray, it is made of a lightweight material called Luna Titanium and uses new advancement in propulsion technology called the Minovsky drive. Uses a type of clean fusion using Minovsky particles to generate power. The problem with Minovsky particles is that and most electronics, which is a theme they kept for most other Gundam series. You can see it happen with the GN particles in Gundam 00 and you can see it in Gundam 00 with the GN drives. You can see it in IBO with the AHAB reactors. And then you get the magic of love in Gundam. And thank you for that, Sveki. That was fast. Use love to power your Gundam in Gundam. The Love Tenkyoken. So proud of you. Gundam was weird. But creators were like kind of on drugs when they it shows how versatile the Gundam series can. There's a Gundam series for everyone. Kind of surprising that like lately the best Gundam series have been the Gunpla ones. Like Gundam Build Fighters and Gundam Build Divers are amazing for a TV series about toys. Pretty much like almost every Gundam series has something that just like jams stuff with just by being near a mobile suit. Well, Thunderbolt did give us one of the few good-looking Zakus. Oh, thank you, Goob. We inch ever closer. Now we are at 31k. Yeah, does Zaku deserve anything else other than hate? But Psycho Zaku is pretty good. Still too Zaku-y. Fortunately. Eh. Yeah. Well, they might have made some other kind of mobile suit for the Gundam to get around. Don't pull the horn. Don't. Kina's horns are not for pulling. Fearsome and dangerous. Zaku 1 is actually like kinda better than the Zaku 2 design-wise, Kina thinks. What is Patan? What does that mean? Kina demands an answer. Oh, Kina's gonna worry about it right now. What does it mean? What? Listen, okay? We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Kina is just normal size and definitely does not wear bra. So let's just squash those rumors right now. Definitely all there. Real. Eh? But you can even see Kina's side. To be fair, that swimsuit picture was artist interpretation. It's what the swimsuit art was based on what the myths say of Kina. So it might be a little exaggerated, just a tiny bit, a very little bit. Yes, yes. Oh, the latest picture is probably the closest. True, Kina. But yes, Kina is definitely not whatever that word is. Definitely. Not one bit. Wait, which one's the last one? Hold on. Are you sure? Well, Kina's gotta look at this. True, but it's close. Well, it's the closest interpretation of Kina. And you're right. That's proof that Kina is not. 100% proof. No, Kina's not very pretty. You mean very, very, right? Yes, yes. Kina has a scythe. Seems to cut out every single time YouTube changes songs. It's just signs that Kina needs a new computer. Yeah, and Kina's tail turns into a scythe. It's a 2-for-1 deal. Yes, and it's got his proportions more correct. Sometimes, but Kina's tail also turns into a butler. So he can grab things that way too. Yes, yes. It also has this human weapon called a gun. I've never used it before, but it does look neat. I would like someday to try it. What do you mean, vertical issues? Are you trying to say that Kina is short? Is that what you were trying to imply? Yes, run. That picture, the glasses, also artist interpretation. But Kina did definitely didn't add anything to make things look bigger. Nope, definitely not. It is 100% real. And what is that? Kina's never really listened to Hudson. Kina hasn't seen it, so she can't judge on it. Thinks everyone's entitled to like what they like. There are people that don't think Gundam is the best thing in the world. They're obviously wrong, but Kina will still let them have that opinion. Like Vocaloid, they can like Vocaloid. You mean it's 10 out of 10 of the best genres? You can fill a whole top 10 list with just Gundam. Best shonen? Obviously G Gundam, because it's shonen, right? Best mecha anime? Pick any of them. Best sci-fi? You can also pick any of them. Best fantasy? You can pick some of the G Gundams, or not G Gundams, some of the ST Gundams. Fact you put in good words. Everyone is entitled to their opinions, but sometimes it's best to let people enjoy things they like. Unless it's the Avatar Last Airbender live-action movie, no one's allowed to like that. Not even the director likes it. That sounds like a logical progression. But we can probably find a way to link that all back to Gundam somehow. We do the right math. We can somehow make Gundam the reason VTubers exist. The So like the Gundams in G Gundam are kind of like your virtual avatars in a different world. Which you're controlling with your body. So, in a sense, Gundam created VTubers. That's what we're going with. Let's see your rendition on this kite. Yeah, so Gundam is the cause of VTubing. Good job. Transformers were obviously inspired by Gundam somehow. It all goes back to Gundam. Just say that. It's not about Gundam, unless it involves Gundam. Is there a Gundam Moe series? If there isn't, it's the top of the scale for Moe. Now, Kina's not typically a fan of the Moe genre either. Thank you for the follow, Nerdy Monster. They do need to make a Gundam Girls anime. Usually doesn't watch Slice of Life though. There aren't really enough explosions for her. Doesn't matter if they're a psychopath, if they're cute. You like Kina, right? Not that Kina's a psychopath or anything, but... Oh, thank you for the raid, nerdy monster. Didn't they make a anime about Anemone? Was that like an April Fool's? Or did Kina dream that? This is the original RX-78-2 Gundam. The HGUC version. Also, did they not make an Anemone anime? I really could have sworn they did. Oh, Kina definitely appreciates it. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Kina's a very terrifying demon. Probably the most scary one around. You've really thought on it. Yeah, Anemone did not have a good life. Eureka 7 was really good though. Yeah, Gunpla's amazing. It should be everywhere, to be honest. Maybe someday Kino will get a brand deal and open a Gundam base in America. Right in the heart of it all, in California. It's really good. You should definitely watch it all. Alright. Just try to be careful in the future. Some people haven't seen everything. Thank you, Specty. Nina tries to build like one Gundam a stream, one Gundam a week on stream. Sometimes it takes 2 streams depending on how complicated the build is. Hi there, thank you for the follow. Area 31217. How are you? Look, listen, alright? Kina's only got 36 Gunpla in her backlog. It's not even that much. And she still has a few that she needs to customize and paint. Like, this guy over here. Still haven't gotten around to painting this God Gundam yet. We'll get around to it. We'll get there. Alright. Don't need to call out Kina like that. Fuck, how could anyone not know what Eric is? The Jesta is amazing. Kina loves the Jesta. He has customized the Jesta to have a cannon built into the shield, and gave it a longer swivel arm so that the cannon can like shoot in all directions instead of just to the side. Polycaps are the worst thing in existence, and anyone who says otherwise is completely wrong. That's Kina's opinion on polycaps. And the Nirvash is kinda sentient. In a way. Alright, now I can work on the legs. Which PGs have you built? Gonna finish the Exia, but we're gonna convert it to the Exia repair soon. Really eyeing that 00 Razor PG. Y'all that don't know, Kina has not seen Bokurano, unfortunately. If you guys haven't been around to see the stream lately, or at all, Kina's current Gunpla obsession is Exia. We're currently on a quest to get every single Exia available. So far we got like 9 of them. We always need more. Always. Is that the gambling anime? Like the casino one? It's barely an obsession. It's barely one, okay? It's not even that deep in a session. A Gundam, or is it a... Or is it a mecha anime? Oh, Kina already has the perfect grade repair parts and the LED unit. It looks... Let's look that up. Okuran is not a Gundam. Yeah, P Bandai is like probably one of the worst things that happened to Gunpla. Like, it makes Kina want to spend absurd amount of money on kits she doesn't even like because they might not be available again. So Kina has the real grade repair, real grade repair 2, real grade repair 3, real grade Gunpla Expo limited edition. High grade Exia. Perfect grade Exia. SD Cross Generations Exia. A Master Grade Avalanche Exia. We have a lot of Exia. Yeah, unfortunately it's what gets the money. And they got people like Kina who have to have things. Especially if it's Exia related. Wants that metal build Exia repair force so bad. It's not always broke. Just usually broke. Between, buying Exias and and eating the money, but still. What makes you think you're worthy of getting a kiss? What did you think Kina was going to say? Go on, Kite. Tell us. Don't be shy now. Should. But while it's starting up, you can answer the question. Are you saying you're not already one? Eventually. That's the fate of all prospects. Right, thank you for coming, Nerdy Monster. Have a good night. Kina started Gans but never finished it. Would love to. Probably the next thing we're gonna build is the Master Grade Avalanche Exia. But maybe sometime after that we'll do the Exia repair too. Or any of the Master Grade Exias. I make action and core boring. I'm desensitized to it. This razor from Gun Primer is really great if you want to be lazy. You're just trying to get something built quick. Pretty much does the job of like multiple different grits of sandpaper. Anime debates? What do you mean by that? Those are always so silly. always ends up with, oh, can they solo Goku? Uh-huh. Can they beat Goku? And Kina doesn't really care about that. Because obviously no one can beat Superman. So why are you even talking about Goku? Anime is just all about plot armor. And in the end, none of them are as cool as Kina, so why even talk about it? Because if Kina were to fight Goku, it would just be such a boring match because Kina would win so fast. Real thing is, maybe if he angers Kina. Real debate is different Gundams. You gotta leave out. What do you mean vibing Kina is cute? And for the purpose of the debate, we leave out stuff like any of the G Gundam. Any SD Gundams. But Build Fighters and Build Divers Gundam are allowed. But those always end up being turning into like, oh, but the Barbatos could probably beat all of them. Which is also equally annoying. Like, talking about which Gundams are the best. That kind of debate is allowed here. Yeah, we'll leave out Turn A Gundam as well. Usually we break it down by like realism. Only real robot Gundam allowed. Take away Nirvash's surfboard, and then we'll see how tough it is. Look who decided to show up. Here. Hayoshi. Yuto. You missed nothing. You missed nothing, Yuto. Not a thing. Alright, Kina forgot that Yuto is middle management as well. So if you ever need to call in a sick day for your prospect work, you would call Yuto. And then he'll decide whether it's worthy of using a sick day or not. And by contract, he's required to deny all claims. Yes, you should be afraid of Kina. Challenge Yuto to a rap battle. You know, I'd pay to see that. Kina doesn't ever need to be nice. Kina is a demon. Remember, as middle management, you're allowed a 20-minute lunch break and a 10-minute rest break. It's all a ruse, Yuto. That Kina can get what she needs from you. Like a good little aunt. Mint and chocolate are the perfect combination and belong together. In fact, you should never eat mint without chocolate. Mint is a sophisticated, for us, sophisticated. Thank you, Shirukoa. What a good little spider. This is no copyright sounds. Mint and chocolate is amazing. Oh, and yes, thank you too, Yuto. It's better than using those coins for nefarious purposes anyway. Already established that Kina has the sophisticated taste of anyone. Raw, who else could invent peanut butter and jelly with ramen? Ever since you started abusing it, Yuto. This is your and Orion's fault. Thanks, Yuto. You've ruined it. You sure about that, Yuto? Uh-huh. It could if she wanted to. She never has a reason to blush. Not a single person made Kina blush. They are. Not even the precious Gundam. Not unless a life-size Exia happened to walk up to Kina and was just like, hey babe. And then Kina would be like, up. And then Exia would be like, sup. And that'd be the start of our romance. So almost done. It would not survive even the attempt. No, don't even try. If you really want to know what Kina tastes like, always just ask Shirukwa. Yes, Shirukwa and Kina fought a lot. So there's been a lot of fighting. Whenever I should stop Kina acts like she's yes, fighting. Yeah, it does that whenever a new song is being loaded up on YouTube. He doesn't know why. This is a new thing. Why are people so obsessed with Ara Ara? Just like 4 syllables. Yes, Shiru is very strong. Are they? Oh. You may never hear Kina do it again. Oh, don't even think about clipping it. Aw, are you a baby D? Really, you doll? Do you really waste 3,000 points to make... Ara... Ara... Is that what you wanted, Uto? Oh, was that not good enough for you? Do you really need more? You think 3,000 points is enough? Yeah, and to get anything better than that? Think you can deserve an Ara better than that? Well, too bad. 3,000 points redeemed. Coins are the perfect currency. I'll come back to Kina eventually. What's with the AO? You miss something cool? You mean for now? Really, Shirukoa? Sorry. Orion is trying to get Kina's attention, so Kina had to set him straight. Really now? Wait. Huh? Orion's here? Well, that makes it difficult to use Orion as a convenient excuse for things. What is this DM? Alright. Orion has been set straight. Hopefully this will be the last time it needs to be done. Play pretend. What are we pretending? He doesn't play Valorant though. What are we pretending? Kina never rages. He doesn't even know the meaning of the word. It sounds like he does. Really just wants to completely ravage him, doesn't he? Quite the masochist. But you probably all are if you're here, watching a stream as low-key this. Are you sure about that? That just sounds like you're being a brat. Just like Orion does. You'll get what's coming, Orion. Oh, in that case, Specty, then Kina would breathe heavily through her nose. Go. Win some, you lose some. Kina guesses. Yep, that'd be her reaction. Doesn't really get angry at video games that often. Or really at all. One of her many strengths is a demon. Yes. And also Kina's very good at Dota, so usually when one of her team's going bad, Kina's doing well. Personal pride in that. You don't survive in the 7th realm without a level head. Or overwhelming power. Either work. Yeah, just happens to have both. Not to say Kina never gets frustrated. There are a few things that can frustrate Kina. Yes, though we'll never get to know them. Right, we got like he's done. We're just about done. We just need the hip bones now. Oh, that Kotobukiya kit? Yeah, that was kind of frustrating. But Kia never gets like ragey. She might express her frustration being a little more vocal than usual, but never very angry. It's just not Kina's style. Very few people have actually seen Kina angry. And it is an absolutely terrifying sight. I hope you never get to see it. Shirikoa knows what's up. Kina tries not to get. You prospects are safe for now. For now. Who knows what could happen in the future? Happy Kina. Happy prospects. Well, mostly happy prospects. I can't guarantee the happiness of any prospect, but guarantee they won't die within the next 24 hours. Or while they're on shift. Most definitely will not die while you're on shift. Again, we ask information from us. As Kina, her prospects have a 100% survival rate of all prospects while working. A single incident has resulted in death of a currently employed prospect. Have prospects left the service and died? Yes. Some prospects have left the employment of Kina, and bad things happen to them. But that is of no fault of Kina's. But we say for certain that no prospect while working or while employed for Kina has ever suffered any injury or death. That is a Kina guarantee. Yeah, total coincidence. Only the particularly gifted ones are allowed to use some of the power. Middle management and above get access to Eldritch Blast. So yes, technically, Yuto and Orion and Pekti all use Eldritch Blast right now if they so chose. They have been given various tiny sliver of Kina's power. You can use Eldritch Blast. After all, Kina is your patron now. Of course you get the standard warlock powers that go with it. You're one of the blessed patrons that get to have a tiny sliver of Kina's power. Of course, that's not to say that Kina doesn't care about all of her prospects, and she may seem fit to rescue a prospect if they are in mortal danger and are a liability of Kina losing profit. So make your life worth more than you are dead, and you're okay in Kina's eye. Stuff, right? Speaking of Yuto being here. Yuto. 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 Gonna play Dota later, right? $2, maybe an hour. Let's pay Yuffie. How are you? And what is with the tentacles? Hey, yo. You cannot Eldritch Blast your own patron, though. Oh, and Orion's gonna play Dota 2 with us, right? Right, Orion? 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 Hey, Jean. Oh, and Dreadnought's here too. Everyone's arriving. Biblio is very fun. Kina thinks she likes TKO better. But how could it never be Kina? Kina's always the right answer. Were you sure you were spelling it right? TKO is a game in the Jackbox series and is incredibly fun. Yes, but was Gundamexia an option? He was always the best at making slogans for the t-shirts. Hey yo. Did you say Gunpla? And just die. Yes, that's where that came from. Did you say Gunpla? Anyways, Orion. Orion. You're gonna play Dota, right? Orion. Orion. You wouldn't say no to your dear little sister, would you? The Juby raid. Why not, Orion? Hey there, Juby. Oh, is that Aiden as well? Maybe Aiden will be a better brother and play Dota with Kina. Wait, what? Why is Huh? Why does Kina know why? Did Kina miss something? Welcome, and thank you for the raid. God, Kina's gotta look at DMs, God. What? You don't need that, Orion. The stream's been good. Orion keeps trying to get out of being bullied. Which unfortunately is always a problem. Yeah, right? Why would Orion do that? Orion just doesn't like Kina anymore. So you can get the camera to focus. There we go. We have a RX-78-2 Gundam. Oh wait. No. That leg is on backwards. What who are you calling a brat, Ryan? You're the brat here. And who are you calling stinky? Yeah, actually bathed just before stream. Thank you very much. Right, now it should be better. 72. The original Gundam. Asterisk. Because it technically wasn't the original Gundam. Anyways. Work on the weapons real quick. All these knobs out of the way. The OG Asterisk, yes. Are you still here, Goo? Goop's a good friend, Kina's. You should all give him a follow too. Have fun with that. Don't pull anything. What the hell, Orion? Goop is a very good person. Definitely follow them. Great stuff and very cool. They're definitely not made out of goo. You don't need to be worried about that. They're definitely not gonna get you all slimy. Some people are into that. Hey yo. Always good to see you around, Goop. How long has Kina been building Gunpla? On and off for years, but recently she got really back into it. So she's only recently started customizing her Gunpla. And thank you for the resub, Goop. Let us know when you're gonna stream. Try to be there. Cool. It can be pretty complicated. This is one of the simpler kits, and this is what they call a high-grade model. Which used to be like the lowest grade, but now they have entry grade SD. Yeah, some of the kits very, very complicated. Yeah. The perfect grade Exia that Kina worked on a while back. Like 1,000 parts. That's why you gotta teach the cat who the dominant is. You gotta like hiss at them every time they get close. And roaring and growling helps too. So if you're able to do that, then you'll never have to worry about your gunplay ever again. Oh. Lost a finger. Well, he's not gonna have a finger on that hand. We'll find it later. If you want it to look good, you have to have nippers, or what they are, and you'll want some sort of sanding paper, or a file, like this. So, this thing came in a set, it was like 30 bucks. You can get one a lot cheaper if you're willing to go for lesser quality. If you look up nano nail files, you get something very similar to this for like 3 bucks. It's not quite the same because the nail files will be more densely packed, but it works pretty well. Yeah, the nippers in that file, really all you need to start building Gunpla. You don't really need anything else other than that if you're just like building for fun and aren't trying to like make them. If you really want to go all out, you need paint and airbrush, 8 different grits of sandpaper, cement. Want some water slide decals. You want a subscriber. Get pretty. Very fun. Definitely start with high grade or entry grade model though. Entry grade doesn't really give you the full experience of building a Gunpla. Yeah, you're telling Kina. Most of the kits once, like $50 each, or even more than that sometimes. Like the metal build, Venom Exia Repair 4, which is $600. What Kina would give her that. Kina's birthday is in January, so you guys got plenty of time to plan. You know, to get Kina the Exia. That's what you guys are definitely planning, right? Right? Kina needs one of you to say right. This is the Hyper Bazooka. Federation was like, man, those Sakus Those Akus have really neat explosive weapons. Why don't we have one of those? So they took a bazooka, same kind that Zaku had, just made it a lot bigger. That's where you get the hyper bazooka. Oh, the thing to plan for is, Kina's birthday in January. All her prospects should get together and buy her the Gundam XC Repair 4 metal build for $600. No big deal. Just a small little gift to show your appreciation, Kina. Or perhaps the metal build, real great anniversary edition of the Gundam Exia with the Gundam Exia Repair 1, 2, and 3 all built into the kit. The 10th anniversary edition, also $600. You know what else I think? Oh, you didn't hear this from Kina? It's about Gunpla right now. And Kina's birthday is in January. Got time. Just saying. Not necessary, but you want to show Hina how much you appreciate her. That's something that I'm showing. Very good. It's okay. Oh ho ho. But you see, on Hina's Discord, there's a handy channel that has this list. None of this is actually necessary for any prospect to do, and don't feel obligated to buy Kina anything. This is, as they say, Kina ribbing you. And Kina would never want anyone to be put in any dire financial straits because so no reason to buy Kina anything. Really, really want to. No one should feel forced. That would be nice. I've been eyeing that thing every day, hoping that it might drop to like $500 in price. So far, no luck. Still in the $600 range. Maybe someday. Don't let Orion bully you, Spectine. You are the same rank as him. There are a lot of premium. A lot. Probably one of the most popular Gundam. Which sucks because it's Kina's favorite. Kina has to pay extra because everyone else likes it too. Thank you guys for contributing to the goal. We're at 38k now. And like Kina said before, everyone contributes. Add a single detail. Well, we'll say a single detail for every 2,000, points put in. Don't even give them ideas, Orion. You can always contribute and what you put in. We'll always check. Yeah, I forgot.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. Made it through the rain, I turn nothing into something. No more dealing with their assumptions. Cause I do what I gotta do and I know, can't nobody do it like me. All they do is judge me for who I might be. Maybe if they took some time to pick my mind to see that I'm cooler than lemons and iced tea. All I wanna do is live it up.
We can always check to see who's donated. Don't worry. So if you have, we'll know. And we'll make sure you get your proper reward. Wow, Orion. Sure you want to do that? Good. Really. No take easy backseat.
Someone, babe. And when you need to escape from 1,000 fires, I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are. And I'm gonna miss you, I will never lie. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. We're running in the jungle of love.
About done. Alright. Now we have a completed RX-78-2 Gundam. If they'll stay together. Alright, and now we're done. Beam rifle, beam sabers on the back, Luna titanium shield, and the hyper bazooka. Finally, Kina's a real Gundam fan, yes. Finally built an RX-78 too. Right, and that should conclude our stream for today. Thank you all for coming. Only 2.5 hours that time, so it's a pretty quick build. Anyways, so who are we rating? Let's find out. Let's find out who is currently streaming. And give them a little greeting. Any suggestions? And thank you for coming. You know, greatly appreciate it. Let's find out who. Thank you all for coming. Show them what a prospect. Alright? Spread the wealth. Bye.